Cheryl Rob, Chicago's lead water problem is huge, with our city having the most lead pipes in the nation. The I-Team talked to the water commissioner who's in charge of replacing those pipes and a resident struggling to make her home safer.
No acceptable amount of lead should be in the water.
Marcelina Pedraza, like most people, does not want lead in her water. But as board president of a local environmental task force, she knows even more about the issue. She was alarmed when her family's water at her East Side neighborhood home tested positive for lead.
These are the tests that I got back from the city.
Her water had 21 micrograms of lead per liter. The limit by the EPA is 15. So every day, Pedraza runs her tap the recommended 5 minutes to flush her line, and she uses a special filtered pitcher.
This one's supposed to filter the lead or most of it.
She's one of many Chicago residents with unsafe lead water. The ABC7 data team found that between 2016 and 2022, Chicago tested water from more than 30,000 home service lines. 6% reported lead levels at or above the EPA's limit. Chicago's water department has a program to replace lead lines with copper pipes for free. But Pedraza doesn't qualify because her family income is above the threshold of $84,000 a year.
We should have safe drinking water. We shouldn't have to pay for it.
City data does show that 200 Chicago residents paid for the replacement themselves, but that $16,000 to $30,000 price tag is too high for Pedraza and most of her neighbors who are waiting for more assistance programs. The high cost plus the high volume of lead pipes has been challenging, says Chicago's water commissioner, Andrea Chang. She estimates it could take nearly 50 years for the pipe replacement project to be complete.
In Chicago, we have about 400,000 estimated lead service lines.
400,000?
Yes, unfortunately, it is the city with the most. It was, a terrible moniker to have, but, we are trying to address it head on.
The Chicago Water Department says of the homeowners who have applied for that free equity lead service line replacement program, 1,100 meet the requirements. As of late June, 667 of those applications were completed, with another 441 in progress.
Even when it's a free program, our experience is that, understandably, some folks don't trust the government, right? I come knocking on their door and say, I've got a great free program for you, and they're like, what's the catch, right? So it does take a little bit of time to do the outreach.
The city does replace lead lines in all private homes for free when there is a problem, such as a broken or burst pipe. The city does cover the cost to replace public lines, and there has been some progress. In all, 1,900 lines have been replaced, with another 1,100 in the works. The city is working on other ways to help lower the cost for those who don't qualify for the free replacement program, and it's using a safe chemical in city water to reduce the lead risk.
While we figure out what options exist for that person, every day that water needs to be protected. There's a phosphate that we add to the water, the drinking water, that coats the inside of lead pipe and minimizes any leaching of that lead into the water.
Pedraza says she hopes that one day there will be another free program she qualifies for down the line.
It should be accessible and safe for everyone.
It should. President Biden allocated federal money to replace public lead pipes. The city hopes the next round of federal funding can be used for residential pipes in Chicago. Now, you can get free lead testing kits sent to you and apply for the replacement program. All that information is on our website, abc7chicago.com. So if you're at home and you're wondering, is this a problem in my home? The first step is to get that testing kit sent to you.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.